Okay, peace and blessings, glory to the forever living God. Thank Him for this day. Father God, we come to you humble. We ask that you lead us in this day, mighty God. We thank you for your great Holy Spirit being over our life. God is in control, family. We thank you for Yeshua, our hero, our bigger brother to trust in, to believe in. We choose in this day to serve you with all our heart, all our mind, all our strength. For you are our God. You are a great redeemer. You are a great provider. You are a great protector. Glory, glory to the eternal living God. Now, family, sometimes I don't just talk about everything, family. I just really don't. But when it's some news, that's transforming to society, I speak about these things because if people don't know or not, anytime a YouTuber or any content creator get up and make shows, this is a time capsule. It really is. So when people look back 20 years from now and they want to know what was happening in society, how the people were living, what were the things that they were saying, you could look at the old footage, but you won't get the graph, you won't get the in-depth from somebody that's living it. So anytime I cover the news, I look at it like a time capsule, just so the people can see how we were living. You know what I'm saying? What happened in 2019? What happened in 2017? What happened back at 2011? I've been here, family. So I got a couple stories I want to present earlier this morning time for you to just protect yourself. I want you to protect yourself and know, you know what I'm saying, the laws can change. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the laws can change, but we have to change with time as well. We have to be aware of these things and be able to protect ourselves. So we got 3 news stories that I want to place in front of you today, just to see what you think, how you feel, what you got to say about it. What is your 2 cents that you can add on top of it? I need to know.
You in jail. This isn't satire. It's the newly passed federal law, the Officer Safety and De-Escalation Act. If you don't get verbal permission in advance, you could face a $5,000 fine or worse, prison time. A recent poll shows over 80% of police brutality exposed online in the past 3 years came from ordinary people using their phones. Now the government wants to pull the truth out of your hands. Here's what's now considered a violation: pulling out your phone during a traffic stop to protect yourself, filming your neighbor being handcuffed on their front porch, your child live streaming a protest without approval, recording your own wrongful arrest on video. All of it now illegal. Critics call this law a precision strike against public oversight, a systematic gag order on inconvenient truth. As one legal scholar put it, if a phone is a weapon, then truth must be the enemy. Are we protecting officers?
Okay, let me stop. What is the police afraid of? From what the news feed, I don't know if it's fake news or not, but it's circulating on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I got to let you make it aware of. They trying to make it illegal for people to film the police. It don't matter that you on your property. It don't matter that you in your car. It don't matter that you getting pulled over. That's the first thing that you want to do, is pull out your phone to make sure that they're not going above the law. You know what I'm saying? So will it stick? They say that it was signed in law. You know what I'm saying? They say it was signed in law. So we're not allowed to film the police no more? What kind of sense does that make? If somebody broke into your house, right, and they start beating the hell out of you, and you didn't have no weapons, and the only thing, for some reason, you know what I'm saying, for some chance of the amazing, stretch of the amazing, you got a camera and you're recording what they did, how they broke in your life. So you can't use that in court too? You know what I'm saying? Look what they're saying. They sitting up here saying that we can't film the police. What are they hiding? You know what I'm saying? What are you scared of, to where you don't first when they first got the body cam, the police, they was sitting over there protesting that. Like 99% of all police officers are just and fair citizens of the United States. They saying that. Okay, we got them to get the body cams. Now, regular people for the last 10 to 15 years been sitting here recording the police and their behavior and things that they are doing, so we can protect ourselves and to show the public this has been done. This what was done. You can't kind of like defeat what was done on camera, even though they like to twist the narrative anytime we see something on Anytime we see something on the news, they're gonna try to twist it. They're gonna twist the narrative to fit their own means. So it looks bad, family. It looks bad.
Or intimidating the public? Are we de-escalating conflict or deleting the evidence? Drop your thoughts in the comments. When power says ask before you film, what will you do? Starting to...
And that's what they said. You gotta ask the police to film them while they do their job. So if I'm down the street and I see the police beating up somebody, they'll try to fine me $5,000 or give me a felony. That's the most stupidest stuff. I ain't gonna cuss this morning time. I don't even want that on the duration of your soul this morning time. But that's the most stupidest stuff I have ever heard. What are you trying to hide? If you're doing your job, that's just like anybody else at work. We're always on camera. I don't care where you go in this world, you're gonna be on camera, some type of camera. You know what I'm saying? Something. If you was just walking by, if you was driving by, if you walk through the door, you gonna be on camera in some type of capacity. So why is the police, is that what we're gonna have to do as just citizens? We're gonna have to put 1,000 damn cameras on our car? That's what we gonna have to do. Get a Tesla, huh? Get a Tesla, get them. We're gonna have to carry secret cameras. Okay, the footage that we carry, it's not gonna be permissible in court? That doesn't make any sense, family.
Filming the police won't just get your video deleted, it could land you in jail. This isn't satire. It's the newly passed federal law, the Officer Safety and De-Escalation Act. If you don't get verbal permission in advance, you could face a $5,000 fine or worse, prison time. A recent poll shows
Donald Trump is crooked. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is crooked. Trump, I know you listen to all my shows because anytime I talk about something, I see you on the news talking about it the next day. This is one of the most crookedest moves you have made thus far. You always sit here and talk about, oh, they say I'm a tyrannical president. They say I'm a tyrant. This is a tyrant ass move right here. It is.
over 80% of police brutality exposed online in the past 3 years came from ordinary.
Donald Trump, do you care more about the people that the police is supposed to protect, or do you care more about protecting the police? Remember, the police sworn an oath to protect the citizens, not to protect their damn self. Trump, you swore an oath to protect the citizens of the United States of America. That's what you promised. That's what you signed under oath. This is why we call you a tyrant. This is why we say that this is a tyrannical government. Okay, second story that's up. What is Trump doing now? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing now? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing now? We got to keep our eyes on this man. I'm sitting there, family. I'm sitting down every damn day that Trump is in office, and I'm just waiting for him to get off of office. We got 3 more years to put up with this man like that. But the Holy Spirit came to me last night and said, Trump better get his house in order. Why is that? Because I don't think he's going to be able to make it to the end of his presidency. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What are you doing now, Trump?
Trump just banned all permanent residents from leaving the U.S. If you are abroad now, you can't come back. This isn't just about illegal immigration anymore. Green card holders are stuck in the U.S. Legal residents are locked out. Your family vacation becomes illegal. The New York Times leaked the White House draft. 45 countries are now on Trump's red list, implementing extreme entry restrictions on their citizens, even if they have valid visas, even if they have lived here for decades. Breaking news. Trump just banned all permanent residents from leaving the U.S. If you are abroad now, you can't come back. This isn't just...
Now listen to what the lady said. She said that he just banned us from leaving the United States of America. I thought we had a sovereignty. What do you mean, Jehoshaphat? I thought we had a sovereignty. I thought that as you were born on the earth, you had a sovereignty to travel anywhere you wanted to go in the world. Anywhere. It don't matter what country is doing that. Oh, we're like North Korea now, huh? We're like North Korea. That's what Trump is going to turn America into. North Korea. to where we get all our information from him. We get everything that we normally do, we just get it from him. But I thought we had a sovereignty to, as you was born on this earth, that you had the free ability, if you have the funds, if you can buy that boat ticket, if you could buy that plane ticket to travel anywhere on the earth. Who is Donald Trump to tell me that I can't go to Africa? Who is Donald Trump to tell me I can't visit Canada? I can't go to Iceland. I can't go to Greenland. I can't go to Europe. You know what I'm saying? I can't even go to Asia. I can't go. If I had money right now and I just want to get up, you know what? I'm going to go take me a trip. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the world abroad. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what the world looks like outside of America. Why? Okay. I know, family, my brothers and my sisters, I know that there's terrorism. I know that. I know that it's people that would like to enter into this country that will blow everything up. I know that too. I know it's people that will enter into this country that are bring anthrax and all kind of different chemicals to try to do damage. But why is it that a regular American citizen that has the funds can't leave? You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a domineering oppression. Now it sounds like his campaign, now we're being oppressed. That's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? I have never went outside of the country, but damn it, if I feel like leaving this country and I have the means to leave, I should have the means when I get my green card to go wherever the hell I want to. And it shouldn't be no man, no government, no president, no emperor that ever live on the face of this earth that'll ever be able to take that away from me. Some things in the world is just free. Like the air, the water, you know what I'm saying? The ground we walk on is free. It shouldn't be a person that could be able to take your liberties away from you like that. Shouldn't be, family.
It's about illegal immigration anymore. Trump's new executive order affects everyone. Green card holders are stuck in the U.S. Legal residents are locked out. Your family vacation becomes illegal. The New York Times leaked the White House draft. 45 countries are now on Trump's red list.
I'm sorry for all this depressing information early this morning time. I'm sorry, but you gotta know. Last story.
Breaking, Trump just made a wild move. If you're between 18 and 25 and you've got a juvenile record, congrats, you've officially been listed for the U.S. Army. Yep, doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, welcome to the draft. So to everybody who wanted to be on baddies, chasing clout, doing TikToks, or thinking life was just drama and vibes, better get those boots laced up. This is real now. CNN talking about it. Fox News all over.
Now, this idea of drafting people with a criminal record, why you didn't do that with grown men? You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't do that with grown men? Okay, you got all these prisoners. Here in America, we have the biggest prison population in all of the world, all countries. Last time I checked, it's over 2.2 million Americans locked up. So why not, you know what I'm saying? Why not give them a gun and send them out into war? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not send them out into a war and fight for their country, since they stood up here for all these years and hurted the people in America? So when I look at the news, I look beyond it and I look at the agenda. I try to find the source, because they say you got to go all the way up the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? They say if you want to see who's pulling all the strings, you got to follow the paper trace. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow where the bread is. You got to follow where the money is, where the money leads to. So when I look at news and certain things that they changing, always in the back of my mind, I sit up here and I think about the agenda. What could be gained? What could be lost? What is the ploy? What is the plan? What was the agenda for the reason for them to put this in place? Now, if they're recruiting, remember they tried to do this like 7 months ago. They tried to enlist, they tried to bring back the draft. They seen that American people like me, we not having that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want our babies going to fight in y'all wars like that at all, because y'all not gonna pick a war that's worth fighting. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna fight poverty. You're not gonna fight drugs. You're not gonna fight some government that's just killing their people for no apparent reason like that. You're not going to do that. You're going to have your agendas with something behind it so you can gain something. Resources, power, land, influence, whatever that might be, whatever that looks like, you know what I'm saying, with the agenda that's behind it. So when I look at this agenda, it's like you want to go to war with somebody. And who would you need to go to war with to where you need the youth on your side like that? Are they tired of the kids in the street tearing it up? You know what I'm saying? Are they tired of the young people not having a sense of pride of America? It's always an agenda behind anything, you know what I'm saying? And then as I look at it, okay, do they want Americans to have the mindset of the 1950s? Is that what it is? Send our kids to war so they can come back mature than what they is, having more respect and pride for their country? So you really got to think, family. You really got to look. You really got to look at where did this start from? You know what I'm saying? Where did it come from? You know what I'm saying? What is the plan behind it? Because it's always a plan. You know what I'm saying? It's always a plan. And there's always something to gain or something to lose. By having our children, I don't care if they're bad or not, by having our children go fight a war that's telling me something. That's telling me that you want to go to war with somebody big. And it tells me that you want the war to go on for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Not 10 years, not 15 years, maybe 50 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's leading up. That's what it's telling me when I look at stories like this. So I just want you to pay attention, family. We got 3 more years of this man being on top. Donald Trump, you know you're wrong. You know you're wrong for some of the things that you're putting out, that you're oppressing the American people with. And if you talk to regular American people, all of us, not just a couple of people that's behind you. If you talk to all of us, we'll tell you that's not a good look. We'll tell you we're not supporting that, but you don't want to hear us.
Social media already exploding. This ain't a rumor. It's happening. Breaking. Trump just made a wild move. If you're between 18 and 25 and you've got a juvenile record, congrats. You've officially been listed for the U.S. Army. Yep. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. Welcome to the draft. So to everybody